What up, YouTube? It's your man Boys for Life coming at you with another fucking video. Now, I want to apologize that I don't have no cowboy stuff on today when I'm talking about this video. Reason being, it's gloomy and rainy outside, or drizzly outside, and I'm not trying to get any of my shit wet. I'm not trying to get any cowboy shit dirty, because you know when it rains, the dust kind of kicks up or whatever. And I'm not trying to get, dust particles or anything on my hats that are already dirty that I've had for a couple of years, wear and tear. But what I want to talk about today as far as the Cowboys go is Jason Garrett is not getting his contract extension. Jerry Jones has said that he is not ready to give Jason Garrett his contract extension. Now, to me, do I believe it's Jerry? No. I believe it's Stephen Jones wholeheartedly making this decision. I felt that Stephen Jones has taken more of the reins over this team since we passed on Johnny Manziel. That's when I feel he started taking over the reins, because Jerry wanted to draft Johnny. He did. We were about to pass on Martin, I think is who it was. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I know it's Martin or Fredericks, and I can't remember who it was. Because I know they were drafted in back-to-back years. I just can't remember who came first. But it was Stephen Jones that basically told Jerry, we're not fucking drafting Johnny Manziel. We're going with a lineman. And I think ever since then is when Stephen Jones has taken over this team. For the most part. It's still, Jerry writing his name on the checks and Jerry doing the cutting and releasing and all that. But it was Stephen Jones that got rid of Dez. We all know that. It is Stephen Jones that is coming out more and more in the media than Jerry, and, with these decisions that are being made after things have been said. With Jason Garrett basically saying, you know what? We got our guys. We did good this year. I'm proud of what we did. My whole coaching staff is coming back. And what happened like a week later? Scott Linehan gone. And who was that? That was Stephen Jones. Because Stephen Jones went on and said, basically, really, like, sorry. Stephen Jones basically was like, really? We had a bottom tier offense, and you want to say that all of our coaching staff is coming back? You want to say that we did a good job on the offensive side when we had trouble putting up points? No. Then that's when Linehan, you're gone. And who was that? And whose decision was that? Stephen Jones. So I really think that it's Stephen Jones laying the foundation work right now, doing what he's been doing for the past 5 years, getting things in place for this team to make a Super Bowl run. And remember what I've said the past couple years. Last year I said the team was about 3-4 years away from a Super Bowl. I said this year 2 or 3 years away, and I still think next year is going to be. It could be coming next year. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm not saying we're going to get back to where we were. I'm not saying we're even going to be as good as we were, because remember, we are playing a first place schedule. But you know what? Here's the thing. When Jason Garrett was getting paid just as much as a head coach, being the offensive coordinator, we were balling. We were putting up fucking numbers, and you can't dispute that, because we were Tony Romo, Dez Bryant. We were putting up fucking numbers. That's what we were doing. We were putting up fucking numbers. And I think now that with Jason Garrett, with his job on the line, basically, it is Super Bowl or bust. And I honestly feel, Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator, but I guarantee you're going to see Jason Garrett with the play calling sheet calling plays. Because you know what Jason Garrett does on the sideline? I don't see him with the play calling sheet ever. Hardly ever. Maybe a few times out of the year, but for the most part, he's there with a headset with his hands on his hips like this, watching, and then like this. He's here with his hands on his hips. He's here like this, or he's, let's go, let's get it. You know, I never see him, you know, with the play calling sheet in his hand. That's upstairs with Scott Linehan, and now he's gone. And you really think that Jason Garrett's gonna put his hands in Kellen Moore? I mean, he could. I honestly think that Jason Garrett in the long run is going to be the overseer of everything as far as the offensive side goes. And yeah, it will be Kellen Moore calling the plays and drawing up the plays. But I honestly feel that Jason Garrett, with his job on the line, he's going to leave it up to himself to either succeed or fail, not leave it up to someone else. And he's going to be the one, you know what, maybe we should go with this play instead of that play. And honestly, I love it. I love it. You know what? I don't have a problem with Jason Garrett and having the solid coaching staff that we got behind us. I really don't. It's with Jason Garrett being the puppet master, you know, or being the puppet, Jerry Jones being the puppet master, with Jason Garrett being the puppet and having shitty coaches. You know, we got Leon Lett, we got Mark Colombo, we got Chris Rashad, who is going to be the coach in waiting, in my opinion. I honestly feel if Jason Garrett does not get off to a good start next year, if we're not, you know, 5-1 or 5-2 or 6-2, and we are sub 500 or even 500, and we lose that next game after being 500, he's gone. And Chris Rashad is stepping in, because we already know what he's doing with the defense. So in all honesty, and think about it like this. When there was chirps in the organization this past season about guys getting fired, Linehan being gone middle of the season, Jason Garrett could possibly be gone, even though we already know Jerry says, you know, I'm not going to fire a coach in the middle of the year. Even though there's chirps, what was happening? Why do you think we went on that, 7-game winning streak? And we ended up 10-6? Why do you think? Why do you fucking think? It's because these guys had their jobs on the line. They had their fucking jobs on the line, and they played. You saw when Scott Linehan thought that he was going to get fired during the middle of the season. We started seeing plays that we weren't seeing. This offense was fucking going downfield and scoring. So, I honestly feel that Jason Garrett is going to be coaching just like he did in 2014 when he didn't have no contract extension going in to that season. And what did we do? Go 12-4, and what we should have did, what we should have done was win in Dallas, gone to Seattle, win up in Seattle, and then gone to the Super Bowl. Because we all know it was a catch. We all know it was a fucking catch. But I like this. I like this move because this is going to push Jason Garrett to put shit into his own hands and see if he's a man or not. So we'll see. But Jason Garrett, as of right now, is going in as a lame duck coach, and I love the move. I love the fucking move. Because now he's got to put his best mind, he got to put his fucking mind to work. He got to do his best play calling to make sure he's got a job. That's what he's got to do. Because in 2014, when he did that, we're in the position where we're at now. He got his 5-year contract extension. So, we'll see what happens. Can't wait till next year. You know, the draft is in a month and a half, or next month, mid-April, after my birthday. You know, my birthday is on the 20th of April, so, but yeah. So, like I said, Jason Garrett will not be getting a contract extension as of now.